Hey, my name is Connor and welcome to Crypto Empire, where I show you how to dominate in the crypto markets. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 1-inch token and the 1-inch protocol. You're going to be finding out what 1-inch is, how to use the 1-inch platform, and most importantly, of course, my price prediction for the 1-inch token for 2021. So let the gains be with you. If you're new to Crypto Empire, welcome to the channel. Maybe you're a returning viewer and you haven't subscribed yet. Before we go any further, smash that subscribe button down below, like the video, and leave a comment if you are bullish on 1-inch like I am. Also, before we go any further, I want to mention that I called out an amazing liquidity mining opportunity in my free Telegram group last week. Those of us who took this opportunity made immense profit. We're already out of it. This one was on Swirl Cash. We got in right away when their liquidity mining started. We let it sit all week long. Then we cashed out our profits for those sweet, sweet gains. And we made a lot of BNB as well. So congrats to everybody who took that opportunity. And if you're watching this and you're not in the group yet, make sure that you join right now so that you don't miss the next opportunity. But now let's talk about 1-inch. 1-inch is a decentralized exchange aggregator and an automated market maker. So by being an aggregator, what that essentially means is it means that it gets you the best price for your trades. 1-inch actually scans 33 different liquidity protocols, including Uniswap, Kyber, 0x, and it actually pulls the best price from all of these different exchanges, and you're able to trade the token that you want right on the 1-inch platform. So that is actually why it's an extremely popular alternative to Uniswap, why I actually love it so much as well, and I use it all the time. So now that you know a little bit about 1-inch is, let's jump into the computer right now and go into further detail. Let's go. So looking at CoinGecko, we can see that the market cap is currently $1.9 trillion about, with Bitcoin dominance at 57.8%, of course, according to the CoinGecko data. So we can see 1-inch is currently trading at $4.48 with a market cap rank of 107 with a $676 million market cap. 1-inch does have a max supply of 1.5 billion tokens, with only 150 million of those in current circulation. And now they're essentially going to be releasing their supply over a 4-year period. So there's not going to be any massive dumping in the markets for the tokens that are released. So that's definitely important to know. Their team is working very hard. Their founders are legit and they just want what's best for the community, which is why they actually gave us all an airdrop back in December. Those of us who were using the 1-inch platform actually got rewarded free 1-inch tokens just for being early members of the community. So they definitely do care about the community. They give back to their users. That's definitely important. So 1-inch's main competitor would of course be Uniswap. And if we take a look at Uniswap, we can see that Uni is actually number 8 in market cap with a pretty much $15 billion market cap. And 1-inch is sitting at 676 million. So just compared to Uniswap, it has a lot of room to grow. And I do actually see it becoming more popular than Uniswap in the future because of its aggregation protocol and allowing you, the user, to always get the best rate. And I will also mention that a big cryptocurrency investor and spokesman, Mike Novogratz, the founder of Galaxy Digital, did actually invest in 1-inch when it was just coming out. They actually put some seed money in and they were an early investor to 1-inch. So Mike Novogratz, he's very bullish on Terra Luna, as am I as well. I definitely like the way he thinks, and if he's bullish on 1-inch, that definitely gives me a lot more confidence as an investor as well. Another reason I'm bullish on 1-inch is if we go to the DeFi Pulse Index. Now this is a very valuable resource for everybody who's using DeFi because it essentially lets you know exactly what's going on and the total locked value in all the DeFi protocols. So 1-inch right now currently has $238 million locked in the protocol, which is also 129,000 ETH or 4.1 thousand Bitcoin. So DeFi Pulse Index tells us all the on-chain data for 1-inch. Definitely a valuable resource for anybody who's interested in learning more about DeFi. I would recommend to go check it out yourself. You can also buy the DeFi Pulse Index token, which essentially is a basket of assets of all the main DeFi tokens. And that's just essentially investing in kind of an index fund for DeFi, so you don't have to buy the individual tokens. Some people like that. Myself personally, I like picking the best tokens and investing in those. But if you want options, DeFi Pulse Index has that option for you. So now if we take a look at the 1-inch protocol and their actual platform, it is a very user-friendly platform once you actually understand the user interface. And they offer everything that all the main DeFi protocols offer, from swapping tokens and trading to yield farming to staking. 1-inch has it all. And of course, they are an aggregator, so they get you the best price. So we can go up here to DAO and we can see that their governance, all their liquidity protocol, their aggregation protocol is all here. Okay, you can stake your 1 inch right here as well if you have 1 inch to stake. And now 1 inch is the governance token for this platform, meaning it allows you to vote on the future of the platform and how it progresses. All you would have to do is stake your 1 inch, and it's not required to have a certain amount. You just have to stake it, and that will give you the ability to vote on the protocol. Super interesting. They also, of course, have liquidity pools and yield farming. So you can see that they have a few active pools for anybody who's interested in making some of that passive income. 1 inch is a great option from time to time. They will have new pools with very, very high APY. So you have to be in the know to know when that's going to start so that you can be one of the first people into it to, of course, make the most returns. In crypto, the space moves so fast, so you need to stay on top of everything. Otherwise, you're going to miss the next opportunity. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to everything. So yeah, 1 inch, I'm super bullish on. I love this platform. I will mention I do use Uniswap a lot as well, but 1 inch is right there with it. And I do see 1 inch as a severely undervalued token right now. Its price is $4.48. Uniswap is about $30. Uniswap has version 3 coming out. We'll see how that affects the price of Uni, the token. But yeah, 1 inch, it deserves more attention and it is undervalued. Now, if we take a look at the price chart, I'm going to go to a daily first. So as you can see, we had a massive pump from, so funny story, I got the airdrop, but I did buy more up here. And then it went all the way back down to here, and I actually held it, and I'm glad I did because, look, this thing had its first pump up, and I don't think this is going to be the last pump personally. So we've been forming a bit of a wedge. I'll just draw this out for you guys. If we take some trend lines, draw one there, and then we'll take this lowest wick, and we'll match these like so. So we formed a bit of a wedge. We did break out of the wedge and retest it. Now, where is 1 inch going next? I am very bullish on it. So if we look at some moving averages on the daily, we can see we are above the 21 EMA and we are above the 50 as well. If we drop down to the 4 hour, we can see that the 21 actually just crossed above the 50 moving average, creating the golden cross. That is a very bullish indicator. We'll see if this one sticks. It doesn't always play out. However, you know, my bet is towards the upside. I could be wrong, not financial advice. You got to make your own decisions in the marketplace. So if we take a look, where is 1 inch going to go? What is my price prediction? Well, what we could do is we could use our Fibonacci extension tool by taking the swing high to the swing low that it created after that swing high move. And if we take a look on the chart, the 0.618 extension would take us to about $8.40. Okay, so remember that number. And now another way to measure where it's going to go next is to take a measured move of the impulse move. So if we take a trend line and grab this lowest wick to the high of the impulse, and then we go ahead and we make a copy of it by cloning it, and we take it to the bottom of the wedge down here. So this measured move would take us right about to that Fibonacci extension level. So my eyes are right here on the chart. This area up here at about the $8.40, $8.50 level. How soon can this happen? I think this can be happening within the next few months. Within the next 2, 3, 4 months, I definitely see 1 inch at least doubling. Okay, I'm expecting huge moves from the altcoin markets, and I think 1 inch has it in itself to pull at least a double, possibly even more. Okay, especially if we see more and more people start to use DeFi, if we see Ethereum start to scale and solve their fee issues, I can see that 1 inch absolutely taking over. And I will mention 1 inch is also on the Binance Smart Chain. Don't forget that. So they do have low fee services for those people who absolutely hate paying high fees on Ethereum. Okay, so if we want to find out some shorter term opportunities, I'm going to drop down to a 4 hour right now and see what's going on in the chart. So we just had an amazing opportunity to enter at the retest of the higher trend line on the wedge. As you can see, price respected it perfectly as an area of support, but that also lines up perfectly with just the rest of the support on the chart. Okay, so if we draw a horizontal line, we can see that this area where this line goes through has been where price has been turning around in the past. So that gives us a pretty decent indication that when price drops down to this level, there's a high probability of it changing direction. Okay, so do I think 1 inch will drop all the way back down here? Personally, I don't, but nobody has a crystal ball. I think we will see our next leg up pretty soon. At least my bets are on that. If we go back and see when this range started, it started all the way back in about January of 31st. So for about 2 months, 1 inch has been going sideways. So that is a very healthy sign for a bull market, because the longer that it just goes sideways and accumulates, the stronger the move will be when it does pick its direction for its next move. So again, I am very bullish on 1 inch. Here you can see, we're above the moving averages here. We'll see if it retests these averages. Who knows what's going to happen? Nobody has that crystal ball. All we can do is read the charts, place our orders, and let the trade play out. That's all we can do as traders, guys. If you want to hodl 1 inch, I do actually hodl some 1 inch in my hodl portfolio that I am not selling. So keep that in mind. I'm not only trading 1 inch, I do hodl it as well. Okay, so to wrap things up, 1 inch offers everybody a seamless and effective way to get the best prices on decentralized exchanges on the Ethereum network and the Binance Smart Chain network. So I'm very bullish on it. A lot is happening for this project. Their developers and their founders are doing a lot to, of course, foster growth and foster adoption, and to include the community as well, which is super important for us users and early adopters. I hope you found this video helpful. Leave a comment down below. Again, if you are bullish on 1 inch, I want to hear your thoughts. I did enough talking in this video. But my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and we will see you in the next one.